Special counsel Robert Mueller has begun writing his final report for the Russia probe. It was revealed after President Donald Trump ordered a dramatic shakeup at the Justice Department. The probe faces new internal pressure following President Trump's sudden post-election move to fire Attorney General Jeff Sessions and install a political loyalist, Matt Whitaker. Whitaker has spoken critically about the probe, cautioned Mueller to rein it in, and spoken of strategies to choke it off by slashing its budget. Now, with the Whitaker installed in an acting capacity despite not being ever confirmed by the Senate, Mueller's team is forging ahead. Mueller's investigators have started writing their final report, sources told CNN. His team has already submitted questions to Trump's lawyers, following lengthy negotiations, about whether Trump was willing to answer spoken questions from investigators. Among the things being asked about are his campaign communications with longtime informal advisor and notorious trickster Roger Stone. Stone has been the subject of reports for months as a possible target of the probe. He is one of the few known major figures not to have been called for an interview with investigators. Stone revealed last week he had been in contact with former Trump chief strategist Steve Bannon about his communications with WikiLeaks, which published a trove of hacked Democratic emails during the campaign. He wrote in an email that the group would have a load of documents every week going forward. But he explained recently his claim was based on WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange's public statements and was inflating what he knew. Mueller has asked for call-in visitor logs of Stone's visits to Trump Tower, according to the report, which said it came in as recently as the last month. That would appear to be a sign of a flurry of activity after probers avoided seeking such information for more than a year. News Mueller's lawyers are drafting the report come after scrutiny of Whitaker. Although he served as a federal prosecutor in Iowa more than a decade ago, Whitaker was brought in after making a series of public comments about the Mueller probe. With the departure of Sessions, who had recused himself due to his campaigning for Trump and his own meetings with Russians during the campaign, oversight now shifts away from career official Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein. Share this article shared during their exchange. Bannon wanted information about a promised release of a trove of Clinton documents by WikiLeaks. He reached out to Stone. What was that this morning? Bannon asked in an October 4 email obtained by the New York Times. Stone's response implied he had knowledge, which could be of interest to special counsel Robert Mueller's investigators as they forge ahead with their Russia probe. A load every week going forward, Stone wrote. Stone published the full email himself in an op-ed published Thursday in the conservative Daily Caller. Stone presented himself as having ties to Assange, but his response to last week's report is that he was puffing up his access. He told the Times it was posture, bluff, hype, based on things Assange revealed publicly. I didn't need any inside knowledge to do that. They keep looking for some direct communication with WikiLeaks that doesn't exist, he said, referencing special counsel Robert Mueller's investigators.